a Filipino boxer who tried to rape a tourist in his Melbourne apartment building, after spending the morning searching for a woman to sexually assault, has been jailed for 8 years. Anton Olart spent almost 2 hours scouring his building's swimming pool area, stairwell, car park and hallways for targets on August 1 last year, before he grabbed a young woman from behind as she approached a lift, dragged her into a small room, bashed her and sexually assaulted her. Boxer Anton Olart pleaded guilty to attempted rape and intentionally causing injury. Olart used ice to help him lose kilograms up until his retirement from boxing in 2014, but having taken the drug in the days before the attack, was washing dishes in his flat when he realized, "I was going to rape someone today," the county court heard. Inside the alcove, the former welterweight punched the 23-year-old woman and slammed her head into the concrete floor and sexually assaulted her until residents who heard her screams forced open the door and Olart ran out. Over the following 3 hours, Olart discarded his clothing in the basement, changed his clothes in his flat twice and cut his hair and pubic hair to destroy potential evidence. Twice he found himself in the same lift as investigating police, and inquired what was happening. After the second trip in the lift, he went to a nearby church, where he prayed for forgiveness before he was arrested. The 34-year-old was on Friday jailed for 8 years and ordered to serve at least 6 before he became eligible for parole, after pleading guilty to attempted rape and intentionally causing injury. Judge Irene Lawson found Olart was well aware his actions were wrong, and although his ice use explained his crimes, drug use was no excuse. This unprovoked attack on an unsuspecting isolated female must be condemned, Judge Lawson said. There is a real need for this court to say that what you did was extremely wrong. Since the attack, the woman has constantly felt unsafe, unsure around strangers, and experienced anger, sadness and frustration, the court heard. She has returned to her homeland but struggles with sleep problems, and a facial scar is a constant reminder of her ordeal. Olart telephoned his wife from the church, the court heard, and lied that the woman had instigated the sexual encounter by asking him for sex. He later lied to police that he had been forced to punch the woman to get away from her after she had demanded sex in the alcove. Judge Lawson said Olart grew up impoverished in the Philippines and had little formal education before he was brought to Australia by a trainer who was later investigated for human trafficking. Olart fought 51 professional bouts and is in Australia as a permanent resident. He could face deportation back to the Philippines once he has completed his jail term. His Australian wife was in court and cried at points during the sentence. Olart mostly kept his head bowed while an interpreter translated the judge's remarks for him. Olart's wife was shocked and appalled by his crimes but remains supportive, the court heard. With AAP